We're going to do a watercolor painting of a portrait of a child from photograph. Okay, and then I'm going to have some much more red colors. Here, that's the color of the face. Okay, you see my brush? Like a sideways brush, and coming down over here. Okay, I think this is good. I like that color. It's the good color there. And I'm going to start soften, lead the color into this area, and maybe brush through between the two colors right here. Okay. Okay, have that red color, continue coming down here. That's good. Now this color doesn't really look too dry, and I'm gonna leave that color in here too. But before I do that, I'm gonna have my brush really dry. I don't want to introduce any color in here to blend this color in the neighbor area. If you have the brush too wet, it could be a problem because the wetness from the brush could blend into the existing color and create textures, and unless you like the texture. Now I'm going to blend in to these colors. Okay, in here, that's good. I want that. Okay, that is supposed to be a little bit darker, gradually to change to a little lighter. So I'm going to make this a little bit darker first. I'm going to soften this and let the color in here. Maybe with a little bit of orange color. Don't want it to be too dry, but I don't want it too much water in the brush. Now gradually taking that color in to this area. Okay, good. And also have that color gradually run in the little space of the nose. A little orange colors here too. Okay, we might have to do another round up here later, but I'm gonna take that color. I think too much color come out. Clean that a little bit. That should be a little lighter. I'm gonna take the color away from here. I'm gonna use a flat brush at this point. Okay. I'm gonna make that a little lighter. This is adjustment. What's is lighter, what's is darker, and maybe the wrong color temperature. This time I can do something to the to organize the hair and other areas. Okay, I'm going to use the 1-inch brush. A little darker colors. Okay, maybe this is the color. This side. Now I'm going to define that edge. Right, good. Now the hair. On this side here. Okay, on this side, here come down here. And there. A little bit higher. At the hair a little bit higher, right here. Good. Maybe lift it up. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna adjust the color outside. Make it this side a little bit darker, maybe a kind of brownish colors. So let's see. Put a little yellow color. Okay. Maybe try this colors. So this is the top of the dress. I'm gonna starting over here, going up. Okay. I think that's a good colors. Maybe also blend it in the top over here. If I do it this time, now the top of the hair will get a little bit of soften, because I do want that to be softer. Okay. Put a little red colors in this area. Okay, like that maybe. So I'm going to decide to let it dry before I come back to do more adjustment. First, I'm going to use some red color, because I see this have a little bit more red color than the other areas. So I'm going to just putting in the color in here. Here, too. Okay. Over here, I'm going to have it soften. Okay. Soften, blend in to the existing color. Okay, like that. Have a little this kind of like light brown colors, and I'm gonna have it blend in here with that colors. Okay, and this is would be also smooth out some of the texture that I don't want to see, maybe I don't want to keep. And then up here, also smooth the color in here. Okay, good. Okay, that's good. And I'm gonna have that soften. Water really can do lots of things for us. And now I have that coming over a little bit over here. So this side a little bit darker. And I do want that a little bit lighter. So I'm gonna take some color away from here. Now I come in to do this areas. More of the burnt sienna starting coming up. Okay, that's good. And also on this side, a little bit darker. That this is the right color for it. And also I'm gonna start putting the color into this areas. It's right under the skin, a bit here, and this is good here. And then a little color, the corner of the mouth. I'm gonna put in this color, even though the final color could be a little dark. Okay, on this side, a little bit color here, and it's pretty dark in the corner of the mouth. I have this color first, and then I'm gonna have darker color later. Okay, come in here. Okay. A little tricky about the T. You might not really want too dark of color between T and to make the separation too obvious. But the T is supposed to be look more as a shape together, so you don't want that become each T taking away too much attention. So I'm gonna blend in a little, and maybe some separation between T, but you don't want it to be too much emphasized. Okay, here it is connected between the top and the bottom. So I'm gonna take that color away. Okay, just the clean brush. No colors, just bring that color in here. Good, I like that. And also have that color start gradually blending to this existing colors. Okay, and there will be some darker color here. After you dry, we're gonna make them darker color over there, but it's not at this moment. Since this area is dry, I'm gonna start making some red color for the upper lips of the mouth, and I'm taking these colors. Okay, on this side, this is a little bit darker. Put a little red here, but over here it's a little lighter, so you don't need to put too much color over here because it has light. And instead I'm gonna getting some a little darker color, more like a burnt sienna, blend in these colors. I'm gonna have this a little bit lighter colors coming from there. Okay, at the same time I use the same colors I'm putting in here for the nose nostril, right there. Okay, right there. I'm going to start bringing the color a little bit in here. Okay, that's good. That's good for this. We might need a little fresh color over there, so I'm going to take a little orange sense of colors, maybe a little kind of light red colors. We're gonna see. I'm putting in here. That looks like we need a little attention before I move to other areas. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a little darker red, mix the dark colors. This could be a good dark colors, and whatever color you put on top of that color now will become darker than this colors. So I'm gonna put in this color in here because I don't want that texture too pronounced over there, and I want that to be darker too. So I'm gonna brush that through. Okay, that's good. Just to clean softly, so no, I don't need to disturb the color underneath. Very softer. Okay, I'm taking the burnt sienna and maybe a little red color in here. Okay, could be that's the color. I'm gonna put it under here. Okay, now we are putting it the neck areas under the chin. Okay, go in that area. Okay, good. And at the same time, I'm also going to define on the left side of the dark area. So I'm going to use this like that. Good. And also have a little folding for the dress coming from here. Time to work into the eyeball. First, I'm going to use this gray color. This is exactly the color I want. Put it in this side. Okay, that's good. And over here too. Let's see. Start using this light color, going through the highlight on the eyeball. Okay. And then prepare that and this side too. Okay. Okay. Going around the highlight. Under here I have a little kind of a warm colors, so I'm gonna put that on a little warm color. That could be it. Okay, doesn't need a lot of colors. There's a little color. That's it. See, showing that a little bit, the warm color here. I'm going to soften this. Okay, I'm going to start using this gray color. Not so much gray though. Make a little warm blend in here. This will be the color for here. As well on this side. What about the color you put it on top of the another color? So we're gonna come back to that later. Next, I'm gonna get the corner of the mouth. I'll make it a little darker. So I'm gonna take the bone umber with a little red. Okay, that is the colors. It's because the corner of the mouth still look warm. It's not just dark. It's a warm colors. Okay. On this side too. Okay, right here. Also a little bit lighter color for between this center. Careful, just don't want to overemphasize the separation. Okay. Have a little red colors for the in here above the T. Okay, very light. That's good. And I have a little bit of darker tone, small darker tone over there. That's good. So what I'm gonna do now, I also want to make this just a clean brush, just soften this area, make it a little bit lighter. Okay, little gradually, a little bit lighter over here. That's good. That's good now. Now I'm going to come back to do the eye. I'm going to take the eye is almost like dark, very dark. It's more like brownish dark. Okay. Get a little bit colors, a little bit water with it, a little bit burnt sienna. Okay, that could be the colors. Maybe a little bit red. Okay, a little bit red. Okay, that's the colors. That's good. Okay, now I'm gonna come in here to start putting these very important colors into the eyeball. Okay, I'm not going to make the whole thing to be the same dark color yet. Just this part. I'm going to come to this side. Okay. Okay. Fill that in. And that's good. And I'm going to make a little lighter tone of this color. A little lighter. Okay. A little lighter. I'm going to come in here on the left side. Right here. Maybe a little darker tone for the double eyelid. Okay. Here, there's also a little bit darker over here. Not that. I think the eyeball can be a little bit bigger. A little bit. Okay. Now I come in here to use a little lighter colors. A little bit lighter to have it into this area. I think that could be a little bigger on this side. Okay, and I have a little darker tone on this corner, not so dark. I'm gonna let go some of the colors. Okay, and take the light tone of these colors. Okay, very light colors. I'm gonna starting to blend in here. Okay, good. Blend in that. Okay, and on this side of the eye, I think it actually a little bit too big, so I'm going to take that a little bit away from the tension over here. Like this, good. And I'm going to try to lift off some colors right from here. Take a little color away from here. And making sure your brush is soft. A soft brush. Okay. Just the tip. I think the corner over here should be a little higher. So I'm going to take this color, make a little more warmer. a little red into these colors. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make that a little higher, so his smile will be more beautiful. Okay, that's good. A little higher. Okay. And what I'm gonna do, that area is supposed to have a little bit more fresh red colors. So I'm gonna take this red, I'm gonna just apply to here, because that is the reflection from the dress of warm colors. Okay, here, like that. Okay, that's good. Okay. Up here, it looks a little bit too lonely with that color, so I'm going to soften that. And also with a little colors, to actually connect that. So the eye up here, this line doesn't really look like someone drawn it. Not really. Doesn't look natural. Okay, and at the corner over here, also have a little softer. Okay, I'm gonna have that softer, just the clean brush. It just make it softer. Okay, and down here, have a lot of colors blend out. Here, color blend out like this. Okay. Okay. That a little bit too much, so I'm gonna soften that, make it a little lighter. Okay, I think this is good here. I think this should be a little bit darker, so I'm gonna start making maybe just the burnt sienna right here. Okay, right here, and also come into this side. That's good. Now maybe the time to emphasize a little darker tone of the rise of the nose. And maybe just this color, a little darker colors. Okay, starting here. Okay, coming down here. Right here. Okay, over here too, a little darker. Putting the color there. Okay, and now I have to use a flat brush to help me to blend the colors. Okay, a little bit come down here. Okay. Okay, that's good. And also here, they're suggesting the eyebrows there. I'm gonna use, add a little more red color here. It's good. This is the colors I want. See that? A little darker, dark enough. Okay. Starting over here. Just like that. And over here too. Okay, and that, soften it. Okay, good. Next thing I'm working on into the lower lip. I'm gonna use red here. This color, just here. red here. Here. A little color over here. But I'm going to have it softer, make it blend in a little. So starting here. Okay, blend it in around the highlight. That's a little bit too much in here, so I'm gonna soften that. Then when that's so obvious, and then have the red color come in here, like this, and I can draw a small line. How much better? Now have a little more red color on this side here too. Okay, maybe that's a little bit too much contrast, so I'm gonna soften that with my round brush. This should be the color very easy to blend in from this area. It should be very soft. There's one of the little child's colors. It's very soft. It doesn't have a great deal of sudden separations or somewhere. And I'm gonna have that a little color here. Doesn't have to be a lot over here. Yes. There we go. That is what you want. And then get this color can get in closer up here. Okay, like that. Okay. Maybe here a little bit lighter blending. Over here too. Okay. And here though, I'm gonna have a little warmer color in here. That's good. I maybe have a little bit of, I don't want that kind of, I think that come in a little bit over here. I'm gonna adjust the outside. Get a little bit more brown color in here. That's good. That actually the good color. And here, another round. I think they come in a little more in here. A little more, yeah. Okay, now a little red colors. A little brown red color, so for the ear. Okay. So I'm gonna have this softer, a little lighter here. And then I put a little red color in this area so they look like an ear. Okay, that's good. And maybe also down here, I don't really want that dark because I want to get the sense of there's a neck here. It's not like a long distance. Okay, that's good. Take the color a little bit. Have some brush stroke on this side. A little bit. This color is good. Have the brush stroke. some brush stroke on this side. Okay, like the suggestion of the hair. Okay, here too. Maybe the hair should come down a little more. Okay. So when I come to the top, where I'm gonna need to use a flat brush. That this time I'm gonna have even something even bigger than the 1 inch, 1.5 inch. So I'm gonna and this color is going to adjust into including into the background areas. So a little more of this, maybe get a little brown color as for the yellow. Okay, I'm gonna start like come down here. Let go some of them here. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna getting down here. I'm gonna starting recreate some separation as the left side of the face. And here I need to okay. That. And I'm gonna have a little bit more water to come in here. Have some kind of extension into the background. By the way, I don't have to have a clear separation between the hair and the head and the background. I can have it blend in, it will be fine. Now it's the last thing of this painting. The dress here, you come up a little more at the block, a part of the chin. Okay. Doesn't have to be very even because that is the texture of the garment materials. Okay. Okay, it's good. Scratch that. Here I also want the separation here, or the scratch. Scratch is supposed to be just on the right on the surface. Okay. And then this painting is finished.